Hello students, this is an introduction to our Blackboard site. So I want to show you our Blackboard site and give you some information about how to use it. So when I open my Blackboard page, it looks like this. Somewhere on your page will be your courses that you're taking this fall and ones that you've taken in the past or are planning to take next winter. I'm teaching 6 courses. They're all labs this semester. I have them all listed. I'm teaching 4 sections of Bio 121 lab. I'm going to show you one of my Bio 121 lab sections. They're all very similar, but their color scheme might be slightly different. And so here's what you'll see when you arrive at our Blackboard site. Our Blackboard site has the name over here, and on the left-hand side you can see a series of buttons. Those buttons are important for navigating our site. The first button, the announcements, is in fact a place where I'll be posting regular, usually weekly announcements about what's coming up in our lab. And I haven't posted anything yet, but I will be. The Begin Here button is also important at the start of the semester. If you click on that, you can see a variety of things that you'll need to look at before lab starts. So that week before classes begin, go for it and learn about the syllabus and schedule, some introductory videos, including this one, so good job, you're watching it, some safety procedures, and how to download and install SPSS. I can click on any of these links. If I click on the lab syllabus and schedule link, I arrive at my syllabus, so I can look at the requirements for this course, my responsibilities, the evaluations and what we'll be doing, the policies, GBSU's policies, etc. Here's something that you might find useful, the tentative point distribution, so you can see how many assignments there are, how many they're worth. You can also see the team. There are individual assignments and team assignments, and you can see there's some an independent research project as well. So we've got a lot of assignments during this lab. That's good usually, right? So not everything is riding on one assignment. And then the tentative lab schedule with assignments that are linked. So if I click on these, I can access each of these projects or these pre-lab assignments or these lab assignments. Okay. Let's go back to our Blackboard site. One more comment here. So I will click through all of these things before lab starts. How to download and install SPSS. We'll be using SPSS as a statistical program that we have access to for free at GBSU, but you have to download the program. And it takes a little, and it's a little bit tricky. So you'll want to download this before lab, and if you have any questions, ask the IT people. Call them up or go to the basement of the library and ask for help and get this on your computer before the first lab. Now, a couple other things on the menu. You'll see the weekly content and assignments. This is critical. These are the weeks that we'll be having lab and what we'll be doing in lab for all 16 weeks, although that last week we don't have lab. And in each, if I click on one of these, like let's say I'm clicking on week 6, I click the link and what I see is a variety of information. So documents like, hey, this is document for Project 4. It's going to be a set of instructions about what we're doing in Project 4. This looks like it's going to be a set of class data that I'm going to have to add to as we collect data. And then there'll be a list of any assignments that you have. Oh, I have a pre-lab assignment due this week. And to access my pre-lab assignment, I'm going to have to click the box to arrive at my assignment. To actually submit my assignment, I'm going to have to click on the assignment link, and I'm going to have to upload. I don't want to write a submission, but I want to browse my local files and upload my file and add it to this link and hit submit on the bottom right in order to submit my assignment to the instructor, to me. Okay, let's go back to that. Most weeks there's maybe a document, and then there might be some helpful supplementary documents. And then there will be an assignment or maybe 2 assignments that you'll need to do. Week 1 is crazy. It looks awful and hard, but it isn't that bad. If we look at week 1, there are really 4 documents, but 3 of them are introductory. Hey, read the syllabus and the schedule. Pay attention to the lab policies. Read up on lab safety. These are things you should do before you enter any class, right? Do all of the pre-work before you get to class. And then we get to the real biology. This is our first project, the Science of Organismal Biology. Read this and do the pre-lab assignment. I'll be sending you an email that reminds you about this and tells you, hey, we're going to have a pre-lab assignment due the first week of lab before you arrive. So you'll have some work to do. Maybe the weekend before classes start. I know, I'm mean. In any case, when you are accessing this assignment, you're going to click on the assignment. I'll click on this one. Oh, I'm going to have to get to it. So here's my pre-lab assignment for the Science of Organismal Biology. I have to type. So I'm at a Google, it looks like a Google document, and it is. So what you want to do is make a copy of this or download it, either way. And then you can type your answers directly into that assignment, save it, and then you'll be able to upload it to the assignment site to submit it. And this just is, we're trying to sort out a little bit about how science projects work, how science experiments are run, what's the independent variable, what's the dependent variable, what's a null hypothesis, what's an alternative hypothesis. So we have to do a little bit of reading and research before our first lab, okay? And then it tells you how to submit your assignment, okay? That's going to be a little bit of work for the first week. And we usually have a pre-lab assignment and an assignment during lab. The pre-lab assignments are typically due Tuesday nights before labs. The lab assignments are typically due a couple of hours after lab is completed, so that typically you'll finish them during lab, and you might have a couple of extra hours to kind of wrap things up if you need to. 2 times during the semester we'll have a quiz, and one of those is in fact after project 1, and this quiz isn't due for a couple of weeks, but I'll talk to you about these things. A couple of other things we should pay attention to are lab teams. If you click on that link, you should see your team. I haven't enrolled anyone yet, but you should have a team of 4 people that you're assigned, and you'll be doing that. And that's about it. You can see some other things as well. Thanks.